Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be talking about what has happened in Nigeria for the past 2 weeks and counting. So it was NSAS protest, hashtag NSAS. So in case you've been wondering what SAS stands for, SAS actually stands for Special Anti-Robbery Squad. So this SAS is more like a special unit of the Nigerian police force that was being created out to help fight armed robbery, kidnapping, and other related crimes. But guess what? These people that they were actually created out to fight these crimes, they ended up being the terror themselves. You can imagine, instead of them to be fighting what they were meant to fight, they ended up being the crime themselves. Like, they started extorting. It was more like they actually targeted mostly young people. It's more like whenever they saw young people, it was more like, this is an enemy that needs to be taken down, like we need to take them down. So they were actually profiling people based on their appearance. Like, if you've got dreads, they profile you as a criminal. You've got an iPhone, you're a scammer. And for a lady, if you're properly dressed, they start assuming you're a prostitute, stuff like that. So the thing is that whenever they see people, the first thing they do is they ask for your phone. Yes, they ask for your phone. And if you have an iPhone, you are in trouble, because they will pull your phone out and they'll be like, what kind of work are you doing to be able to afford? They were like, at your age, you shouldn't be able to afford an iPhone. Like, it was really crazy. And they will go through your personal messages. So me, I was thinking, I was like, wow. So assuming I have a message that is meant for my eyes only, so these people, they will pull me over and they will go through those messages that is meant for my eyes alone. It's not, it's so crazy to even every time I think about it, I really don't understand. It's so crazy. It doesn't really make sense. That's the thing. There has been cases of them harassing people, extorting from people. Like, they will harass you, they even beat people off. They beat people up. They actually take people to their station, and they sort of they lock you up, and they will tax your people. They will tell you guys to pay a huge amount of money to come and release you. They will tell your relatives to pay a huge amount of money, and in cases when you cannot meet up with the payment on time, they will just kill the person. So they were beginning to terrorize the youths. There were reports of extortion. They will take you to the ATM and ask you to pull out money and give to them. Like, they'll be like, how much is in your account? And they'll tell you to withdraw everything and give to them. 200K, 300,000. The list goes on. So I will work hard, make my money, and you take me to the ATM and ask me to withdraw my money to give to you. It wasn't really making sense. And not just that they were extorting from people and doing all these bad things, they were even raping girls. Like, they were basically embarrassing everybody. They were equally killing people too. Like, it got to a point that at a point, armed robbers were kind of, you consider armed robbers as your friends. Like, have armed robbers pay you a visit in your house than for such people to come looking for you. Because armed robbers, like, we are like, armed robbers, what they came for. They will come to take is the money, is the properties for them, you just give it to them. But these SAS people, they come to kill, steal, and to destroy. Wow. So it got to a point that we couldn't take it anymore. We're like, what, we are done. So we took to the streets to protest against SAS and police brutality, because it was not just only SAS. The official Nigerian police force, they were equally doing the same thing. The official department of Nigerian police force, they're equally doing the same thing. They're equally shooting people. Like, they were just like trigger happy people. Like, because you have a gun, they just shoot. And they'll even tell you, I've actually heard a policeman say that, I will shoot you and nothing will happen. Like, I'm gonna shoot you and nothing will happen. So they kind of felt they were above the law. So this thing has been going on for years. So it got to a point that we say, we are so done. We don't want it anymore. You guys should take them off our streets. We're not interested. We are the ones that people created them out for them to protect us. We are no longer interested. So people should just end the whole thing, finish it, let everybody dissolve it, and let everybody go home and rest. So we took to the streets to protest, peaceful protest, to tell our government we're no longer interested. We don't want them to take. They should take them off our streets. And guess what our government did? So here we are protesting against police brutality, and our government decided that the best thing they would do is to do the same thing we were actually protesting against. They sent armed men, military men, to come shoot at us, to come shoot at the youths that were gathering, protesting peacefully. And the one that breaks my heart is the fact that these people are not armed. They are innocent. Like they only came to they only came to protest. They only came to lay their complaints. They didn't come to fight you. They came in peace, and they held the Nigerian flag, our national flag, in their hands. They held it, and they even knelt down. They were waving it and singing our national anthem. In other words, they were telling these people, we are here for peace. We didn't come to fight you guys. But yet, these military men, they actually pulled the trigger and killed more than 70 people that night. It was so brutal. Like, it was emotional. It was traumatic night for every Nigerian. These are people's brothers. These are people's sisters. These are people's sons and daughters. These are people's relatives. Like, why slaughter them? Why kill them? What was their crime? That they are Nigerians. What was their crime? That they came to protest. And then after all of that, we now had to deal with the lies. They were trying to lie to us that a genocide didn't occur, that there was no shooting, that there was no massacre, that everything that happened was a Photoshop. Like, I was disappointed. I felt betrayed by my country. It was a moment of emotion. It was a moment of discovery. It was a moment of tears, pain, anger, bitterness. Like, whew. We all felt it. Yes, it happened. It has happened. It happened. Yes, it happened. We are not going to deny the fact that it didn't happen. It occurred. We all felt. We all felt the effect of what happened on the 20th of 10, 2020. And I was disappointed. Every one of us, we were disappointed. We were betrayed by our country. Why? Because we were asking for a better life. We're asking for a better opportunity. And you think the best thing you can do is to actually shoot at us. Our leaders are sick in the head. They are animals. Like, so let's forget about all the negative things that happened, you know, in the course of the protest. Let's talk about the positive ones. Yes. So the things I actually love about the protest. Yes, I love so many things. Everything about that protest. I loved everything about it. I mean, did you guys see the unity? Oh my God. Nigerian youth coming together with one voice to pursue one cause. And again, the food they were sharing at the protest ground, I loved it. I loved every bit of it. And the fact that we funded ourselves, we took care of ourselves, we looked out for each other. There was this other tweet I saw during that time that somebody said that he lost his iPhone at the protest ground. Someone picked it up, called him, like he called his phone and the person picked up, told him where to come and meet him to collect his phone. Wow! Did you guys hear that? They returned someone's iPhone. So someone picked up an iPhone during the protest and they took it back to the owner. Wow. So they were basically looking out for themselves. And the fact that the Christians actually made way for our Muslim brothers and sisters to have their prayers at the protest ground on a Friday. And the fact that they were even eating and they were sweeping and they were eating, sweeping, packing or cleaning the whole place. There was order. There was law. Like, I knew that Nigeria used to be like that, but I never expected it to be that, you know, so fast. It happened, everything happened in a twinkle of an eye. Like, it was so fast. Like, it was more like everybody, like, advised themselves, told myself, say, I will respect myself in this protest. During this protest, I'm going to respect myself. So there was that maturity, there was law, there was order, like, everything was just going very well. Things were organized, like, oh, it was top notch, like top notch. And the people that reached out, that gave food, there was this love and care. Everybody was looking out for each other. And there was this other guy that was actually barbing, actually opened the barbing spot at the protest ground to barb people's hair free of charge. And there was a charging port, like there was a charging point where people could actually go and charge their phones. The love, I love the love and the care that we showed to each other. I love the love and the care that we all exhibited towards each other. I love it. Like, everybody was just looking out for themselves. And even when they were even sharing the food, nobody was trying to take more than their portion. It was more like, let me take my own portion so that my brothers and sisters can actually be able to get their own portion as well. So it was just like that love amongst us, the unity, the one voice. I love that. And it actually proved the point. Yes, because they did what they did because they felt threatened. Yes, they never saw it coming. We shocked them. They were actually shocked to see that we were united. So they were like, if these people keep going on like this, wow, they really gonna give us a chase. Like, if they keep going on like this, they'll get everything that they're actually demanding for. So we actually, by coming together, we actually made a statement. We actually made a statement. We actually let them know that, look, this generation, we are not like our fathers and our mothers that kept quiet. This generation, we're not going to keep quiet. We are not going to take nonsense from anybody. This generation, we are smarter. We're going to demand for better things. I mean, we deserve better things. So it was more like we were telling them, you guys should watch out. We are coming for all of you. Like, they got the message. They got the message. That was why they felt rattled and they did what they did, just to trying to destroy things. They sent the hoodlums to go and destroy things and then send the military people after us. They felt threatened. That was why they did what they did. Anyways, I'm proud of all of you that went out for the protest. Each and every one of you. But the ones that actually went there, they were present to lend their voices, and those that actually posted on their social media account, those that retweeted tweets, and those that they had to repost, post and repost and share just to create awareness. I love all of you. And another thing I loved about the protest is the catchphrase. Woo, all of those catchphrases. I love the Sorosoke, which is speak, we are listening. Like, speak, we can hear you. They talk, we they hear you. Sorosoke, I love that. And again, when I did these guys, I used that catchphrase on people during that time. When someone was trying to say what I don't understand, or they are trying to get me upset, I'll be like, this one I will these guys. So I actually used that. I used that catchphrase. I used it on people too. And there's this other one that they were saying that now woman we go protest, now we go marry, now man we go protest, now we go do this one for us. In our business we support protest, now we go patronize, like all those things. I really love them. And the fam too, the fam, hashtag fam. You guys did great. It was so much fun. It was that happened. It's time to let go of all of them. It's time for us to heal. Let go of all the negative things. As a matter of fact, we should take all that anger and convert it into positive anger. Let it serve as a reminder for us to strive harder to get what we want. Those people that died at the Lekki massacre, you guys will forever remain in our hearts. We will never forget you guys. Your death will not be in vain. Yes, you guys died during this strive for freedom. The revolution has started and it's not going to stop until we get what we want. So we are not going to back down. They cannot shut us down. They can't stop us. We are going forward. So all these things that happened, let's keep it in mind. Let's not forget 2010, 2020. Let that serve as a trigger. When you want to quit, when you want to give up, you remember, be like, no, I can't give up. I need to keep going. I need to keep moving. Let it serve as a trigger for us to keep striving and get what we want. Let's strive harder. We need a better Nigeria. Yes, we need to strive harder and get it. They're not gonna hand it over to us on a platter of gold. I am tired of this analog generation. I'm tired of all these old men, all these old cargos that will not go and rest and enjoy life with their grandchildren. They are supposed to be at the garden, receiving fresh air with their grandkids. But no, here they are trying to rule, trying to govern over people that are smarter. These people, their brains have actually depreciated. I mean, they are trying to rule this digital generation with analog method. We are tired of your analog method. Me, I am sick and tired. I want something new. I believe in a new Nigeria. Yes, I believe in a new Nigeria. I believe in good governance. I believe that Nigeria can be good again. It can be great. It can be good again. So we are done. I'm tired. I know you are too. We all are tired. So we are not backing down. So that's it for now. Till I come your way next time. So if you love what you heard, please click on the like button, subscribe, and share with your friends as well. So just don't quit, okay? Keep striving. Remain focused till we get what we want. So till I come your way next time, is a girl. I love you guys. I love you. Bye.